Hey everyone, and welcome. This is Car Wash Magazine Live. I am your host, Matt DeWolf, editor-in-chief of Car Wash Magazine. Guess what? This is our 10th episode. Woo! So I wish we had some streamers and some kazoos and all of that, but I don't have any of that. You'd think I would. I've got kids, but we pretty routinely walk behind them, pick it up, and throw it in the garbage. So on today's show, we celebrate 10 episodes, but more importantly, we're going to have a great couple of guests on today to really celebrate what car wash is all about, and that's the Anthonys from out in California. They'll be on in just a little bit here. Until I get through a couple of things, you guys got to deal with me. So here we go. Shark. You might be wondering, what does shark mean? Well, last week I got a chance to see on Talk Car Wash, which is a great resource, Facebook group. I got to see this video of a cool wash with some really killer lighting going on. Let's just take a look real quick. I'll tell you a little bit about this location. So this is Great White Express. This is Debbie Whitlock, and she sent this in, and this is in Spring Hill, Tennessee. It's about 30 miles south of Nashville. So there's a lot of young families there. They're going for kind of this fun family experience at the wash, which is why you see all this really great lighting. And so with this particular location, it's a 115-foot belt and a 145-foot building. So really cool wash, really nice job for those folks there. Again, this was on Talk Car Wash, so check that out. You can find lots of eye candy and ear candy for you as it relates to the car wash industry there. If you want your wash to get featured on this program, make sure you let me know. All right, so I always have to remind you about the resources for you that are available from the International Car Wash Association. Those are at carwash.org/sharing. Right now, again, everything COVID related, you can find resources there. It's updated frequently. And as things progress, that's going to shift focus. So we'll continue to update that page with resources for you to help you operate more efficiently, smarter, and just really make your business better. So carwash.org/sharing. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, again, we talk about this every week, carwash.org/industry-pulse. This is a really good one for just getting a sentiment of what's going on in the industry and seeing the data behind what's going on for the operators as well as the suppliers. And so you can go to this page and get those results there and take a look at those presentations. So there'll be another one of those coming out soon, I believe. So if you get one of those in your inbox, make sure you fill it out. It helps with our data and helps make sure that we are accurate in what we represent. So, all right, guys, I get so excited for this part of the show. This is joke time. All right. I don't know if y'all are ready for this one. This is a doozy. Okay, so this week's joke. Two lifelong car wash friends are sitting there and they're having a really serious conversation. And one looks at the other and he says, you know, I got to tell you, I used to have a real problem with soap, but I'm clean now. Hey. All right. So you guys, if you don't like my jokes, you got to send me yours. Send me your jokes at mdewolf@carwash.org, and we will get those included in the program. I will say them. I will give you credit, or if you don't want credit for the joke, I will take the credit and the blame myself. All right, I'm super excited. We're bringing in our guests now. Let's bring in the Anthonys from California. Guys, how are you today?
Doing fine, Matt. It's good to see you.
Doing really good, Matt. Appreciate you having us.
So, Jason, I understand that congratulations are in order. You just added a future car washer to the family.
Yes, sir. Little baby Jackson is just over 3 weeks old.
Oh my gosh!
So, not much sleep.
And you're here.
I got a great wife.
There you go. That makes all the difference in the world. Well, congratulations. That's super exciting. Jack, looks like you're at the wash.
I am, Matt. Yes, indeed.
So, tell me. Let's give anybody that doesn't know you all, let's give them kind of the elevator version of who the Anthonys are and how kind of things got started with Seven Flags. Jack, you want to go ahead and take the lead on this?
Oh, kind of a quick recap. My dad started the business back in 1964. He built three of the first self-service car washes in Northern California back then. And I came into the business in '76, and we've slowly grown. And so currently we have 7 self-serve facilities, 5 tunnels, and we have 1 quick lube. And now the third generation, my son Jason and my son Kyle are involved in the business, and it's a fun time. And we've got 2 more facilities getting ready to come out of the ground.
Awesome. Hey, Jason, what's it been like for you? I mean, you obviously grew up in the family business and made a decision to join it at some point. Tell us a little bit about that path.
Yeah, I actually came out of college and I played professional golf for 4 years on the Canadian tour, and didn't have much interest in the industry or coming into the family business, and golf didn't work out, and kind of had an epiphany that I had a great opportunity in front of me, and finally my dad to let me join, and I could not imagine how much I would enjoy the car wash industry. It is just incredible. The people, everything going on. There's always something new going on. It's never the same thing on a day-to-day basis. I can't get enough of it. So I'm lucky to learn from one of the best.
Well, some might say that the challenges every day could probably go away right now during all this COVID stuff. I don't know if the challenges are that rewarding to solve for right now, but how have things been going for you all? What's going on as it relates to the whole pandemic for your business?
Well,
we were
Matt, go ahead, Jason.
Okay. Matt, we were lucky enough to retain 70% of our staff through the peak of the pandemic, which is a testament to our staff wanting to work and us kind of figuring out ways to kind of keep people to have their jobs, which is fantastic. We were able to rehire most, if not all, of our furloughed employees now as we're moving to the backside of the pandemic, and we'll serve here with some modifications on June 1st. So fingers crossed that goes well, but we're moving forward.
Jack, what's volume like today at the wash? You're sitting there. What are we seeing?
Yeah, well, it's going to be another hot day, almost another 100-degree day here in Northern California. And it'll start getting busy here pretty quick. And then, as it heats up in the afternoon, things slow down. We still haven't, as Jason said, we still haven't opened up to do interior cleaning, but we're doing a ride through exteriors as well as some exterior detailing. So it should be a good day today.
Nice. Have you had to make any major modifications to just kind of day-to-day operations?
Oh yeah.
Well, other than shutting down all of our full service operations, we've been able to work fairly well, using the COVID-19 guidelines of using face masks, social distancing, and making sure everything is sanitized. It's worked out well. Our employees have been absolutely spectacular, and they've stepped up to the plate, and they're working hard to make sure we do things right.
Jason, can you show us the mask? I think you have one.
Yeah, I got one right here actually.
Oh, nice.
So,
nice branded gear.
It's a 3-ply, very lightweight. I'd like to say easy to work in, but I don't think any mask is really easy to work in. We're trying to do our best to protect everybody properly, all the protective equipment, and we're. The fun part, Matt, with kind of the modifications, we've had a fun twist on our unlimited program we've started to do. We've kind of coined it windows up, contact-free washing. Customer once they sign up for our unlimited washing, they never need to roll down their window, stay in the safety of their own car, no contact. They go all the way through, and they can take right off to their busy day. So it's been really successful. Customers have really gotten the kick out of it, and it's been fun to kind of rebrand the program.
Well, I know that obviously you guys have been working through these challenges. You're no stranger to kind of working through and evolving your business over time. We're going to see a location here in a few minutes that's 55 years old or so, and has been kind of a constant evolution of car wash models and just trying new things. And I think, Jack, you coined it the other day when you said it was 10 gallons of stuff in a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, there's a lot going on the sites, and it'll be interesting to show that to you in a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm really excited to let everybody see that. It's a great location. They're going to have to hang in for that, though. So before we get there, I want to ask you guys one more kind of loaded question. what people may or may not know about you both is that you're very involved in your associations, right? In the car wash associations. And so, would you mind just and maybe Jack, you can start and Jason go second. Can you just kind of tell everybody what the benefit has been for you all and just kind of being active and engaged members in the associations that you are?
Gosh, this goes back a long time now. And so, I originally was on with the Western Car Wash Association, the Northern California Car Wash Association. And then it morphed into the Western Car Wash Association. I was on the board of directors there. And I joined the International Car Wash Association board of directors, and it went up to chairs. But the friends and the acquaintances that we have gathered over the years and the knowledge that it's been able to impart to myself and to our family has been spectacular. I love visiting car washes and visiting my car wash friends around the country. And it has been such a great help. People are so willing to share and give of themselves. It's a spectacular industry, and it's been a wonderful time for us.
Jason, how about you?
It's been a lot of fun kind of following in my dad's footsteps, Matt, serving on the Western Car Wash Association board. I think this is my third year on it now, and I'm president of the WCA. It's a great time to be president of it, but it's been challenging. But the great thing about the industry, everybody wants to work together to get better, and that's kind of like my dad said, the friendships that you make. And we want all car washes to succeed. It doesn't do us any good if we have failed car washes. So serving in the industry to make the whole group as a whole better, I couldn't think of a better way to help out.
Yeah, for me, I'm a part of some associations in my professional field as well, in my communication and marketing side. And for me, I get just a ton of value out of having other people to lean on and to share ideas with, and just having a place to kind of facilitate those connections. And I know that's one of the things I love about being involved with ICA is that we really pride ourselves on being able to bring people together and just share people's stories. And this whole industry is so collaborative. I'm thankful every day that I get the chance to be a part of it and to talk to folks like you. So thank you for indulging me in that loaded question, you guys. So, all right, here's the deal. We're going to transition real quickly here into one of our stories. It's only a question bit. For Jason and Jack, you guys won't get to see this right away, but I encourage you guys to check it out after. This is a story, another story this week about something that I hope none of you have to endure at your wash.
Lot to choose from, but I'm gonna go with my Jeep Wrangler story. The first week or two I was in the industry, I had a customer pull up with the top off of his Jeep, mud and everything all inside of it, wanting to know if he could get a car wash. Obviously we had to turn him down and say, no, I don't think that's a good idea. He certainly couldn't understand why. I obviously explained that it could damage our equipment, it could damage his vehicle, or he himself could even be injured, and he wasn't having it. I really had to kind of shoo him away for it, but it was pretty funny just kind of having to argue over a situation like that. But in the end, we just thanked him for trying to give us his business and just asked him to return the top back on, and told him we'd certainly take care of him then. Thanks, everyone.
I stole the audio away. Sorry. Okay, so let me back up. You just watched a segment about what's your favorite car wash memory. So if you have one, I want you to share it. I want you to submit that video response at carwash.org/vidquest. Okay, so carwash.org/vidquest. Or you can also answer the question, what have you learned in 2020? I imagine at this point, that you've learned a lot. So go ahead and record yourself, keep it to around a minute or less, and we will share those stories with folks in the industry. So, all right, without further ado, we're going to take you to Seven Flags Car Wash in California. Here we go.
Matt, what you're looking at is an overview of our Fairfield, California car wash. And this was built in 1965, and it is still going strong today, over 55 years old. You can see the self-service car wash there in front. And here we use the wash as long as you want concept, which we can talk more about later. Our vacuum pricing is now $2. And as you can see, we're still dealing with the COVID-19 crisis. And so we had our vacuum hoses down for a month and a half, and we just recently put them back up. Here's a nice shot showing the solar panels at this car wash. About 5 years ago, we installed a very, very large solar system at this one. Here, customers driving onto the lot, which is interesting here, you'll be able to see how easy and fast it is to use our Fast Pass program. In this next shot coming up, you'll see the service advisor who has her face mask on scan the car very quickly, and that's all it takes to program the car. Here going to the tunnel, we prep every car. We use a auto roller up situation, so that obviously speeds the process up so the prepper doesn't have to do anything other than guide the car on and prep it. The different lights in the tunnel are really excited for the customers. They get nothing but a lot of great comments on that. And our dry and shine at the end that gives us a nice dry car. Coming out of the tunnel, you can see that you circle around and then head for the exit. And here is part of our big solar canopy that we installed again 5 years ago. As we come around the corner, you can see that none of our vacuum hoses are down in full serve. We're not doing that yet until the first of next month. We are doing exterior detailing, and so you can see that we have our social distancing spaces, and we have signs for asking the customers to actually sanitize your own seats. We have all the facilities there for them to do that. You see our 2-bay quick lube there and our detail bay on this particular site.
All right, guys, so that was a super quick look at Seven Flags Car Wash. Obviously, we sped you all through the tunnel a little bit, but Jack and Jason, you know what I love about the location that we got to see is that the really quick opportunity for folks to use contactless with the service personnel coming out and scanning the tag with the little gun there. In the absence of having a gate system, that's a great way to do that quickly and effectively. And I love the amount of stuff going on. I love how much is on that site. Tell me a little bit more about what's going to happen in that community there, guys.
I'm sorry, Matt, I didn't hear that question.
On the community there, so where that location is, it's 55 years old. It's one of the originals. Tell me kind of the backstory about what's kind of happened over the years as you've kind of the community's grown around you.
Well, I mean, when it was first built in 1965, it was kind of on the outskirts of town, and as time went on, it was a 4-bay originally, and then grew to a 6-bay car wash. And in 1988, we were getting into the conveyor business, and so we built really kind of an express exterior tunnel. We took two of the bays off and then added 3 self-service bays in the back. So you had 4 in the front, 3 in the back, along with a 125-foot tunnel. And we had a dozen vacuums in the back that as you went through the tunnel, we would give you a token. You could go turn the vacuums on in the back. As time went on, again, it was really kind of an original express exterior, but at that time, people wanted the full serve. There was not a good full service facility in town. So it morphed into a full service car wash. And then as time went on, we ended up putting a coffee shop, and we found that as our breeze blew through the rear self-service bays, the mist would get on the cars in full service while we're trying to detail them. So that didn't work out. So we turned the two of the rear self-service bays into our quick lube, and we said the other bay became our detail shop. And as time went on, we were touchless car wash for a while, and we brought cloth back into it, and then now we're heavily into the subscription model, and so it just keeps changing. We keep adding things to it. It's just it's been a great thing. But we've got the full serve. We've got the express, we've got quick lube, we've got the waiting room, self-serve, all on one acre parcel. So there's a lot going on, like you said.
Yeah, that might be an understatement of the century there, Jack. There is a ton going on there. So obviously you guys continue to kind of look ahead and look around the corner. Jason, what are you guys kind of watching right now in terms of how you might have to adapt your business going forward?
I don't think anybody in the industry knows what's next or what's our new normal after we get out of the COVID era. Are people going to want to have people inside their cars? Is the full service going to grow? Is it going to shrink? Obviously, the express model where you have the contact free is going to thrive. Just keep your eyes open and stay in front of it, and soak in as much information as you can from the industry, from outside sources. I think I've watched more news in the last 2 months than I have my whole life, just trying to figure out what's going on around us. But it's been a fun challenge to try to kind of stay on top of it.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of information sources. It gets a little interesting to figure out which one's right.
Right. It's agendas, we'll call it.
Right. Hey, we do have a question from the Facebook feed here. What system are you all using for the scanning for the contactless?
Our software company is DRB, so we use their FastPass system. At the express washes, we obviously have RFID readers, and at the flex serve washes, where we can't use RFID readers, we have a scanner that on the backside of the RFID tag there is a barcode. We scan that, and it just programs the car wash.
Nice, keeps it nice and painless for everybody, right?
Yeah, it's very, very convenient.
Nice. Well, I think that's going to do it for my time with you guys today. I want to let you get back to the business of washing cars, but I do want to just say again, thank you for spending the time with me today, and thank you for sharing just a little bit of your guys' story with the rest of the industry.
Matt, always good to see you, man. Take care.
Yeah, thank you. Jason, we'll see you soon. Good luck with that little one.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Matt. Gonna need it.
Yeah. Yes, you will, my friend. Yes, you will. All right, everybody. So that is the Anthony family. What a great car wash family to be on the show today. I really appreciate them taking the time, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you want to find more episodes of Car Wash Magazine Live, you can do that on our YouTube channel. You can also just go to carwashmagazine.com and find those episodes there. You can also, when you're at carwashmagazine.com, you can listen to the latest episodes of Car Wash the podcast. And so make sure you're tuning into that. Subscribe wherever you consume your podcasts, and stay up to date with what David Begin and I are talking about on a weekly basis. So with that, I wish you all well out there as we all continue this journey of reopening and transitioning into the next new normal. And I'm going to leave you guys with a quick behind-the-scenes clip of what David and I talked about in a two-part series on the podcast recently. So, as always, when you're out there, keep it clean.
I've always asked people, what are you learning from this? What are you going to do differently as a result of what you're learning in this experience? And it's interesting listening to people's answers. And I've said this since day one, we're given a gift of time here where we haven't had it before. What are we going to do with the time? So, most of us aren't sitting around watching Netflix and eating Cheetos all day. We're
Speak for yourself.
Okay, I am.